Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah. We back. We back at this hub. We back at the lab. Was on the road. Had to take care of some things. We back. Club Built Mogul. What's going on? What's going on? Let me do a mic check real quick. Let the room get in. Let y'all get in the mood. We here to get you right. Get your mind right. Garzan, you know who it is. Let's do this mic check. Gotta make sure I sound good. How do I sound? Okay, yeah, I sound good. Let's do it. Yeah, man. It's been a crazy hectic week. We had to come on live. I had recorded a segment I wanted to post, but I'm gonna actually just do it live and go through it with you here. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot of topics coming up, and I write down as much as I can, but a lot of the stuff just be first reaction, just what I'm reacting to, how it comes, how I see it, So that's what I figured is most genuine. So you hear the raw, authentic version of Garzan, of Club Built Mogul, and you can bring your authentic self. We want to see your reactions and what you think too. So definitely here with you on that. But as you see on the screen, of course, we got the Still Collective streaming live right now. Got our moment right now. It's a Steeler moment if you're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Is that Claypool? Chase Claypool? Yeah, one of his highlights. Yeah, we got it going for you. We in motion, baby. Go ahead and pick up a moment. Shout out to Still Collective. They're always supporting us, helping us with topics, getting us back in the zone, back on the top stories. I know we came on last week and we were talking about the fake assassination attempt, and I was ready to believe it. I wanted to believe it was real. But I'm having second guesses, man. I don't know. I do not know. Well, I know a few things. I know that it was very, very questionable how the people that saw them, there were people that saw the shooter on the roof, but for some reason, when they reported it to the police, no reaction was given. And he was up there for minutes. So it's like, kind of makes you think. And we're going to review that. We're going to review quite a few things here, actually. We're here with you to kind of go through this information and understand it. Understand what's going on, what's happening in our face. How does it affect us in the community? Because that's who we should be concerned about. Our brothers, our sisters, our cousins, our aunties, uncles, grandma, mama, dad, friends. We all are community. We all have to look out for each other. We got to. Who else is going to do it for us? Nobody. Nobody at all. Shout out my K-Bar. You already know. Ladies, go ahead and get your scrub on. Get you some nice natural bars of soap. Got your turmeric honey bar, your Yanni peachy bar. Got your body scrubs, lemon body scrubs, peppermint patty. Radiate skin. Radiate your skin. Make it as beautiful as God intended. We got herbal healings, bath bombs, shower gels, oils, organic herbs. We got facial scrub. Go to mykbar.com and pick you up something, man. Put in your order. They're online. Come on now. Free shipping for orders over $50. Can't beat that. We coming to you with the answer, and that's support. We're the answer to everything, and there's going to be a lot of things that we talk about here, and it's going to sound like, what do we do? How do we how do we fix this? Da, da, da. The answer is support each other, people. Love each other. If we all get in on this, it's going to only benefit us in the future. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a while to set up. It's going to take a while to get things on the roll and get everybody on board. But if you stay on board, it will only benefit you. Once you get on board, you start benefiting instantly. If you know what you're doing, if you're working with the right people, once you get on board, that's when you start to receive your benefits. And you have to reciprocate. When you're on board, you can't just receive and receive. You got to give too. You only get what you give. That's the key. And a lot of us aren't giving what we're expecting back. And that's why you're not getting any of those results you want. Simple as that. But I support you. I support all of you. Send me your business. Send me your information on your company. As far as, website or flyers or promotion, anything. I'm here to get the word out. I'm here to be a voice for you if you need one too. So that's what we're here to do, man. Oh, yeah. But you already know. We're going to get right into this topic because we talked about Project 2025 last episode. We talked a little bit about black single women and the direction they're going into. And we definitely want to continue those conversations, but I just want to kind of review a few things. The first thing I want to talk about is this false attempt on Trump's life. I looked into it, and honestly, from the research I've kind of came up with, it's not looking like this was a actual attempt at his life, put it that way. This looks more like I want to say inside job. People. I mean, you can say how you will, say what you want, but it doesn't sit right with me at how you have all this security, you have all of this infrastructure in place, measures in place to ensure safety, ensure all of this going on, but you can't pinpoint another roof, not even 400 feet away. About 2 football fields. Barely one football field. About a football field away. You couldn't see that? Couldn't see someone who was laying on the roof? You couldn't check the roof? Couldn't have guys on that roof? What happened to the security on that roof? Because that roof is that you can see everything from that roof. Anything back here, when you're back here, you're not going to see all of this happening over here. You will have to go to this roof to see what's going on over here. So why was nobody over here? That's weird to me. But yeah, this is a interesting thing, and we're gonna kind of review this thing because they're like, oh, we don't know his motive. What was the motive? Was this a soul attack? All of this stuff. And I'm gonna tell you right now, everyone that's in on it, you will already scope out. You will scope out from the jump, and you can tell who wants you to believe this fake assassination attempt, and you can tell who is going to tell you the truth, like me, and say, hey, there's a lot of skepticism going on. But here, we're going to take a look at this video real quick.
All right, guys, I got one more piece of breaking news for you here. So the motive of the Trump shooter is becoming a little more clear. So we have some reporting from the New York Times. I find this really interesting. So previously we had talked about his politics. I mean, I kind of hate it when people say, if like a politician gets shot and somebody says, well, maybe it's apolitical. You know, maybe his motivation was something else. I always think, no, they shot a politician. So it's by definition political because you killed a politician. Yeah, obviously you can say he was clearly very anti-Trump if he tried to assassinate Trump, right? That's why initially people were thinking, hey, maybe it's like Antifa. That would add up. But when we actually learned about his politics, it became very confusing. So in 2021, he had donated to a progressive PAC, 15.
So just to kind of speed up on things, Antifa, I know a lot of you remember who that was. That was the, I would say the scapegoat. Well, not even a scapegoat. That was the front to BLM. So Antifa came out around when BLM came out. This was a distraction from BLM. So, because everybody, anytime black people get, ready to take the streets and ready to do something about injustices and everything about this nation, now everybody else wants to speak out. That's essentially the only thing that is fueling a lot of what's going on right now is the fact of BLM came out and said we are sick and tired, or they are sick and tired of being mistreated, not just by the police, but by society all around. And from that point on forward, everybody else has been a victim. Oh, Antifa, well, White Lives Matter, abortion is bad or good, or whatever the views are, has became more heightened than they ever were before. A lot more, put it this way, a lot more issues have been brought to the forefront since BLM has did what it did after the George Floyd movement. And BLM being around since, way before George Floyd. BLM been around since back when Travis, what was it? The Zimmerman case. It's sad that no matter what we do, they're always going to paint their own narrative how they see it. He just mentioned, this could have been Antifa. Antifa is not even really a real thing. That's in one area in one specific region, and they tried to make it bigger than what it was because of BLM. They tried to overshadow BLM. That was the point of Antifa and White Lives Matter and a lot of the other groups, to overshadow Black Lives Matter. That was the only point. So nobody believes it's Antifa. Antifa is probably over. It's probably called something else.
$15. And come to find out, based off Ryan Grimm's reporting here, that it actually turned out to be kind of a scam PAC. So it's possible he didn't even know who he was donating to, apparently.
So Thomas Crooks, which is ironic, his name is Crook, and he tried to assassinate the president. They're talking about what is the political motive for trying to assassinate Trump. They're trying to single out this person. They're trying to single out the failed assassinate attempt, trying to single him out and make it seem like a sole attack. And he's doing it too. This is why I'm telling you that you want to be able to tell who's telling you the truth and who's not. They're trying to narrow it down and single it out just on him. Oh, what's his political view? How does he believe this? He this, he that. No, there are other people involved. You're not going to sit here and tell me that
apparently
a 20-year-old
that PAC sends out
that a 20-year-old kid. You're not going to sit here and tell me that a 20-year-old kid can get up on this roof, figure out how to do all of this, bypass security, get him a rifle, get him the gear he needs, know what angle he needs to shoot, all of that information, get the schematics of the actual event and know where it's at. He knew exactly where to go. He lives nearby there. He knows people in that area. They already know where that area is and how to, navigate the area and get through whatever they need to get through. They understand this. He was able to get access to certain documents, certain blueprints, just like this overhead view. And he could have just used Google, but you're having help doing this. You're not going at this alone. Like, oh, let me just do this alone. Especially the fact that you have cops and other authorities that pretty much didn't even respond to people giving their testimonials, what's going on, being their witness testimony, saying I seen somebody on the roof. Y'all didn't even respond to that in time and allow
out things in the mail that look like bills, and some people get tricked into paying and they don't even realize what they're paying for. So it's possible he also voted as a Republican. He remained a Republican up until the day he died, when he was killed, when he was trying to assassinate Trump. Also, former classmates came out and said, look, whenever we got into politics in class, he was staunchly conservative, and he made that clear. Now, some other classmates said, well, it's actually not clear. I thought he was relatively apolitical. He struck me as apolitical. Okay, so we have some confusing stuff here, some evidence pointing in different directions.
Yes, you have confusing, conflicting things, because we have a problem in this country where we try to define people by political stance and perspectives. There are only a number of political perspectives to take: conservative, libertarianism, right, left, ring, you name them. There's only a few, but that doesn't describe every ideology that's available for us to believe in. None of these determinations or political categories can define every single position you take upon an issue. Just because I may be conservative here, I may not be as conservative somewhere else on another issue, and issues may be aligned. And even if I'm not as conservative or I'm liberal, I may not be any of them. I may not even have a real concrete idea of what political viewpoint I have on this particular issue. Sometimes you shouldn't even press that, but they have to put you somewhere and put you in a category so that then they can say, oh, he's Republican, he's with us. Oh, he's Democrat, he's with us. Come on now. We all have a lot of the same things that we want, and we don't have to be we don't have to be so split on issues that can really affect our lives. And if you don't have the wherewithal to actually look at the issues and understand them, and understand that your political viewpoint of it may not be fully as developed as you thought, then if you don't have that ability to do that and actually try and understand more and learn more, then you're just going to give in to whatever they give you. And that's what a lot of people have done. You're giving in to whatever you're given. That's why you have a lot of black people voting Democrat only. That's why you have a lot of racists voting Republicans only, because they've given in to the idea of having their own thoughts and their own belief system.
But get this, from the New York Times tonight, quote, when the FBI was able to finally access Mr. Crook's cell phones and other electronic devices, agents could see that he had searched for images of Mr. Trump as well as President Biden, Attorney General Merrick B. Garland, and even FBI Director Christopher Wray. Mr. Crooks also had typed in, quote, major depressive disorder, and searched for dates and places for appearances for both Mr. Biden and Mr. Trump. One of Mr. Trump's planned appearances happened to be about 50 miles from Mr. Crook's house in Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. So, based off this reporting, it's sort of like just happenstance that he settled on, I guess I'll shoot Trump.
So, again, we aren't going to even ever know what the true motive is. I mean, it doesn't even really matter at this point what the motive was, because at this point, all they're doing is trying to single him out as the sole attack, the sole person that is responsible for this carried out attack, when he is not, and we know he is not, but they are refusing to even hint that there may be a certain group that he was a part of, or because think about Kyle Rittenhouse, think about Dylan Roof, think about all the other mass shooters and all the other people that are extremely radical and extremely violent. What do they usually come with? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to just sit here and say, oh, he was just a lone wolf by himself. Okay.
He was looking for, maybe I'll shoot Biden. Maybe I'll shoot Attorney General Merrick Garland, right? So, I don't know. When you read...
And why'd you throw him in there? Who is Attorney General Merrick Garland? Why would he go after him? He clearly wanted to go after Trump or Biden. That was it.
This, it sort of feels like maybe at the end of the day we come full circle, and he's just like the standard stereotypical mass shooter type.
Oh, wait, stereotypical what? He didn't want to say that, did he? The
awkward, loner, introverted.
You hear that? What is he doing? Exactly what I tell you. You get it here at Club Mogul, because we tell you the real. They want to separate. It doesn't matter if you're right-leaning or left-leaning. It doesn't matter what your political stance is. What they're going to do is single this person out, because all they're doing is playing puppets in your face and seeing your reaction. Are you entertained by it or not? Which one?
White guy who has massive psychological problems, doesn't have many friends.
Listen. You see how you threw white guy in there, and now, doesn't have a lot of friends, psychological issue. All of these problems that he had, all of these issues that he had, but nobody knew. Nobody had a clue he was going through this. Everybody was dumbfounded. I guarantee you, if there's a black young male who is autistic or depressed or mentally unstable, I bet you everybody knows. I bet you they make sure everyone knows off the gate and show you the history of how this person became to be this way. And this is, this mentally incapable of functioning in society. They're going to do this every time, man. This is grade A racism right here, coming from a left-leaning channel.
Doesn't do well with girls. Probably has a history of sociopathic or psychopathic behavior from when he was a kid. Right? It just sort of looks like that now.
So why wasn't that brought up? Where, if he has history from a childhood, why can't we see that? I guarantee you, if this was Trayvon Martin or Daquan James, we would already know everything about the motherfucker.
So it depends if you think this is a Trump card, no pun intended, in terms of the motive.
Y'all see what's going on here.
Many people probably will think it's a Trump card and, pound the gavel and say, yeah, he's just like a standard mass shooter type who happened to settle on shooting Trump. That's very possible based on this, and I can understand people come to that conclusion.
And now they brought you to a conclusion that, this was, he was just happy to get a shot at Trump, he was by himself. It's already pushed out there. It's already done and said. Case closed. We figured it out. Time to move on. This is how this country operates. It is a puppet system. These are people that are puppets on a string, Okay, y'all like puppets, right? Go ahead and get you one. Since you like puppets so much, because that's what they're doing to you. They're literally just saying, "Hey, Trump was shot at. Oh, yeah, it was a lone shooter. We don't know that the motive." But didn't you just tell us that there's multiple people mass shooting people? Didn't you just tell us that? Didn't you just tell us that this is a stereotypical thing that keeps happening? But it's just a lone shooter. He's by himself. They're playing you right in your face, people. Right in your face. And I don't like that they're doing this to you. So that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Take a look at it, man. Take a look at it for yourself.
In the weeks and months before the shooting at Donald Trump's rally in Butler, Pennsylvania.
Did y'all see that? Watch how it happens. First shot already went by. So the first shot has already went by. His head is turned right, looking right at the shooter with his ear covered over here. Okay? No one's ducked yet. No one's done anything yet. They heard the shot. This, if you zoom in on this lady right here, you can't see it now. She has her phone out. I have to find a video of, because I did the research on it. She had her phone out the entire time as he was getting shot, did not duck, kept her phone up like she knew something was going to happen. Like, I don't care if his fires go off. Look, she's still up. Everybody else go down. Everybody else goes down. Now, my synopsis would be, motherfuckers would be scattering everywhere. Motherfuckers would be jumping down the bleachers, screaming all around the sides. It would be a frenzy if gunshots just broke open in a crowd of people. No one is just standing there. Oh, let me look around, see where the shots are coming from. Which side is? Where is it? It's coming from the east or the west. Which one? Tell me. Nobody's doing that. I'm sorry, nobody's doing that. So I don't see why this is so hard.
The shooting at Donald Trump's rally.
Look, if you can see. Zoom in some. See if we can see her. Right here. You can see the phone right here. I don't know. I can't zoom in anymore. But you can see the phone right here.
Rally in Butler, Pennsylvania.
Right there.
An intelligence.
So, let's see if we can get a
source.
Let's see. This is the blown up shot. So Trump was right here. The shots came from over here. The parking lot's right here. Right here. I mean, y'all see this. How do you not take this into account? I'm sorry. Like, am I tripping? Y'all let me know if I'm tripping. My bad. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping. How do you not see this? Is that too much to just raise a concern about? Let me know, cause I mean, hey, if I'm tripping, then hey, I'm tripping. My bad. But yeah, this is I don't know, man. I had to get on here and let y'all know that after careful research, I don't buy it. I don't buy it, man. That people would have been scattered all around here. Y'all see this, right? If shots rung out in this open field.
Tell CBS News that
If shots ring out in this open field, I'm booking it. If I'm over here, I'm running back here. Okay, I'm running this way. If I'm right here, I'm probably going to run and jump underneath this thing. Either run this way or go underneath these bleachers. These people out in the open? Oh Lord. Oh Lord. If these were black people, if this was a black rally, you think them motherfuckers would have been sitting there? Somebody tell me. If this was a rally with, let's say, at least 60% black people, colored people, do you think that all these people, but still look at that? They're looking. Oh, where did it go? Where are they looking at? Look at all these people looking. Trump's already hit. Man down. It's man down already. And y'all motherfuckers is looking here. Oh, where are we going? What do we do? Do we shoot back? No, we just need to find out where he's at first. I think he's over here. Look at this lady. She's not even looking in the right direction. He's looking. Everybody else knows exactly where to look. They know exactly where the gunshots came from. This is just not it. This whole stands will be empty. Everybody would have split like the dang sea. Would have been like Moses would have just waved his wand, and then the whole stadium would have split open. That's what should have happened. That would make more sense to me. And I said that before because I was like, it doesn't seem like people were worried about getting hit by gunshot. He shot like 6 times.
Intelligence source tells CBS News.
And then they said someone died, right? Who was it that died? Can we figure out who died? Let's see if we can figure out who died.
To assassinate the former U.S. president, backed by human-sourced intelligence obtained by the U.S. The White House's National Security Council alerted Secret Service, and amid requests by Trump's security detail.
Who passed?
In June, the Secret Service granted Trump
Pennsylvania man killed. What's his name? Corey
drones, and
Compator.
The government of Iran denies allegations.
He died. Corey Compator. Where's his obituary at? He ain't have his funeral yet? Where's his funeral at? It's been a week. Funeral set. Where? Oh, wow. You can't even. Oh, here we go. A firefighter, a Trump supporter. What will Corey death mean? Let's see here. 2-lane rope home from the past. I worked with him for a lot of years. Where was he shot at? Is laying him to rest. Where was he shot at? I don't know where he was shot at. This is him right here. I want y'all to just bear with me real quick. I want to talk about something real quick because this is interesting, because it seems like all these pictures are low quality. We don't have a updated 2024 picture of him. Can we get an updated? Can we get a picture of him at the rally? Where was he at the rally? Can we get a picture of him at the rally? Where is the picture of him at the rally? So no one got a picture of him in the crowd. No one got a picture of him laying in the crowd. Oh, that was embarrassing right there. I didn't watch the presidential convention, but that was embarrassing. But yeah, I don't think we can find him in the crowd. And can we find his face in the crowd? I mean, they can put AI Y'all can at least put an AI photo of him in the crowd. Is this him? No, that's the vigil. Yeah, I'm not looking for him in all them pictures. Y'all should have him. Is this him? No, that's not it. We don't know where that is. This looks like a more updated picture. This is who got killed. Where did he get shot at? I want to know how he got shot. Where did he get shot at? Where? Let's see. Autopsy. Let's see. The man killed in the assassination attempt. Combinator. Let's see here. Was he hit in the head? Struck right ear. 2 others in attendance. David Dutch and James Carver were also shot but announced deposition. The hatred post has been deleted. Combinator who lived in, doesn't say where he was shot at. That's interesting. So yeah, man, I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical because and I wanted you guys to bear with me because I wanted to talk about something. If you don't want to agree with me, that's cool. I get it. Maybe I'm reaching, but I don't know if you guys have seen or heard about premiere series on Netflix called Your Honor. Now let me show you. I recommend it. It's a great film. If you like Bryan Cranston from Breaking Bad, you'll love this. This is a great film. I think you should check it out. Now, this is a 2-part season, 2 seasons to this, and it probably take you a good, if you watch it straight through, which I don't recommend. Each episode is about an hour, and there's about 10 episodes, so it's about 10 hours each season, roughly. So you can probably finish both seasons in a day, but you have to literally watch them back to back, and I don't recommend doing that. But not to give too much away, too many things away about it. It's a very good, I think it's a very good biopic. I think it's happened more than once. I think it's happened before. I think it's like a documentary almost, or how whenever a political figure or someone in a higher power of society gets in a bind and they need to get out of it. Oh, they have ways to get out of it. And these ways aren't your traditional ways. These aren't going through the system that we have to go through. They got a completely different system that they go through. And I'm bringing this up because the person who died, my condolences to his family. I definitely don't want to assume that, this whole thing was a hoax and anything like that. Just because someone died doesn't mean that it wasn't either. So I just wanted to really get that out there because a lot of people will mistake what I'm saying as, oh, this wasn't real, this was rehearsed, this was even all fake, this is all puppets. No, people are going to get hurt in their attempts to convince and indoctrinate and brainwash you. That's the only way it works. If someone actually gets hurt, someone actually dies, someone actually gets seriously injured, that's the only way it works. But in this story here, I don't want to give it away, but it's really just the first episode. Like you got to watch the whole thing. Basically, Bryan Cranston, which is a judge. He starts out as a judge. His son basically kills someone with his car. His son's out driving with his car, and he runs somebody over and leaves the scene, and basically the person's dead. That person that he killed was a very wealthy person, and his family and his dad didn't take too kindly of it. Basically, I ain't gonna tell you the intricate details, but basically the judge had to kind of get the blame off of his son. So he reported his car stolen, and he called a very high politician to get the car stolen for him and get somebody else blamed for his son's crime. So he tries to cover up his son's crime by framing someone else. And of course, the person that they get is a gang member that's a kid who is down on his luck. Parents aren't together because of the system of racism. Her mother is struggling to make ends meet, and ends up actually getting in a bind with police officers and getting arrested. So the kid was left to take care of his own family with no job, no money, no nothing. He just has a gang. That's the only place where he can get money is the gang up the street that give him money and that let him, chill out around him sometimes and even hang out and, do whatever else. So really ain't nothing else going on. It's really nothing else going on for him. And he gets, hey, go take this car over there on 5th Street and I'll pay you $1,000. Just go ahead and just drive it around, do this. Ends up driving the car around, doesn't know that he's still in the judge's car, gets pulled over, and then gets arrested for murder for the hit and run that the judge's son did a day before. Instantly just done with the problem. Now this kid's going to get convicted of the murder that the judge's son did, and all problems are gone. That's what they do here. That's what they do here. Now, the reason I brought that up, because later on in the story, that kid ends up passing away. They don't want anyone to know. So what they end up doing was replacing another body in place of him and say, oh, this was the kid that passed away. So they basically covered up two crimes. They covered up two crimes in that show, but it's a lie. It's a great show. Go watch it. Your Honor. It's on Netflix. Great show. Great show. But yeah, man, I just don't believe that. I don't believe that this is really something, because let's put it this way. If they were so concerned about security and all of that, how the heck did a 20-year-old get up there and do this? This had to be an inside job. This had to be an inside job. And they just don't care who gets hit. You're going to be the one affected. It's not going to be Trump or Biden or whoever else. It's going to be you. You're going to be the one that's going to get the worst of the worst. And man, they are for certain trying to just make sure that you are blinded, you have no access to power, and you can be doing everything right, supporting your candidate, taking care of your family, loving life, doing everything right, but then you get hit by a stray bullet that was meant for someone else, and it's all over for you. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. And they want to sit here and look at us like something wrong with us. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. But, you know, don't think that they don't have people that look like us to get up on the podium and represent us in a bad light. And that's what we're going to talk about, man. These new age coons, man. Because they're really allowing this type of stuff to continue. This propaganda, the lies, the brainwashing, all of that stuff wouldn't exist if we didn't have coons that would support it. If you didn't have people who are saying niggas for Trump. If you're out here saying niggas for Trump, you coonified yourself. I'm sorry. There is no reason to hype up Trump any more than he already is. Get off that man's nutsack. Take it out. Take it out, bro. For real. Biden too. Don't be up in Biden. They don't need no more support than they already getting. Stop. But you know, a broken clock is right twice a day. So even if you're out there cooning, hey, maybe you're doing it to survive. I'm hoping you're either doing it to survive or you're doing it to infiltrate the enemy and come back with some good intel. That's what I hope. That's what I'm hoping. And I think there are some out there. We do have some out there that are carrying out that notion, but you know, we'll see. I don't know who, but I mean, you can kind of spot out the new age coons. We got all types of new age coons. We got new age coons in music. We got new age coons in politics, government, the grocery store, the Uber driver, everywhere. And let's define a coon first, because I want you to define that coon takes on no racial or political identity. Okay, it takes on neither of those. The identity that coons take on is the identity that the oppressive and the dominant race is the only race, is the only people to kiss ass to. And in order to do that, you have to demean yourself and your people and other people with that. If whoever they control you, whoever they tell you to hate, you have to hate. Whoever they tell you to ridicule and mock, you have to do that. You have to basically be their puppet. The coon is a puppet. And it's not just a puppet, it's a puppet without strings. It has already been, the coon has been brainwashed to already work in the favor of the dominant society of white supremacy, okay? That's what a coon does. Works in the favor of white supremacy. So yes, we're going to start out with you, this horrible generation of music. We're going to start with there. Sexy Red, I'm sorry. You the number one on the list right now with what you've been coming out with. Glorilla's trying to get up there. Ice Spice is already up there. Boss Man, D-Lo, you up there. I'm naming all of you. I'm calling all of y'all out. Because this type of stuff you're promoting, NBA Youngboy, all of you. Kevin Gates actually decent. He's not as up there as much. But all of the hip hop artists that are promoting violence, that are promoting just emotional damage, trauma, hatreds to the black community. I shot you, I killed you, I do this, I serve drugs to the community that I'm supposed to be from and protect. All of that is cooning. All of that is cooning, and that's just a fact. I'm not saying that the music can't be hot. You can like the music. You can enjoy whatever you like. You can say you like whatever, but I'll call a spade, and that's cooning. When it's working in opposition to our progress as a community, and it's in favor, that in itself is in favor of those who are already in power, and they're making money off of you doing it. You think Sexy Red is getting all of that bread that she's earning going on tour? You think Drake is getting all the money he's getting going on tour? No, he's not. He has to pay other people and pay into the overseers who are running the show. Therefore, you're putting money in their pocket. You're putting more money in their pockets. That they're already got all the wealth, and you're giving them more wealth. You're cooning. Now, like I said, what reasons are you doing it for? Come on now. Some of them wake up. NBA Youngboy came out. He finally admitted that his music is pushing people to do things they shouldn't be doing. That his influence is taking over the wrong way. And other artists have came out and said this. But what are you doing to change that? What are you doing to offset it? That's the key. These new age coons, man, they here. They here. And I'm not going to call my boy Barkey Sellers a coon yet, but I'm gonna point out some of the kind of ways of cooning that in the new age they can use him in certain ways. They can point out certain attributes of you. It says, hey, look at what he feels. Look at what this guy, a black guy, says. He said this wasn't me, the white guy, the mean old white man. It wasn't me. It was your brother Bakari. That's who it was. That's who said it. Now, before I get into it, Bakari did a great job. I really don't like Bill Maher. I really don't watch too much of Bill Maher, really much at all of his show. But for the new age coon topic, I gotta get into it. So it's a panel. If you don't know the Bill Maher show, everybody knows it. It's a panel where a couple speakers speak about current issues in the country. Bill Maher has no type of accreditation to even speak on any of these, so I don't know why he's able to put together the show. And look, everybody up here is more qualified than this man. Everybody up here has credentials more qualified than this man, but he's able to pull together the resources and do this. None of us can do that. I have a show here where I can actually discuss political fronts and ideas and different, back and forth about issues or whatever. But look at the position he's able to do this in. And do it with little to no effort because he has people working for him. But this was a great show, not a great show, but a great episode of the show. And we're going to review some of the things. I'm going to point out some key things I find interesting. And, let's go from there. I'm not going to watch the whole thing, though. I'm going to skip through it.
Contributor and best-selling author of The Moment, Bakari Sellers. Okay. So let's get right to the biggest question from the people. Who do you think Trump should pick for this VP? Boy, he's really, it's a good strategy. Like, while the Democrats are getting all this bad publicity, just shut up. He doesn't usually do something that smart.
It's like that scene.
Right?
It's like that scene in Jurassic Park where the Velociraptor learns to use the door handle.
Right.
It's like,
That was, I don't know. Was that funny? I don't think that was funny. That wasn't funny. It was just a reference that wasn't even that funny. But yeah. Anyway, we already know who he picked for VP. We already know. So
That they can't be on the same ticket.
So,
Yeah, so Rubio would move to Virginia. Same.
yeah,
Why Youngkin?
Youngkin is still very popular in Virginia.
we know he didn't
if you
pick none of
believe that
them.
Donald Trump's going to get 20% of the black vote, I will
don't.
sell you a bridge in Brooklyn.
No, I don't.
That's it.
History
Here we
is
go.
Mr. Speaker, if you believe,
Hold on, here we're gonna start right
yeah,
here.
in 2020,
He's
and
20% of the men.
He's polling 22%. The highest person
first of all,
in modern history is
Mr.
Nixon.
Speaker, if you believe that Donald Trump's going to get 20% of the black vote, I will
don't.
sell you a bridge in Brooklyn.
No, I don't. But I don't believe. I do not believe. If you look at the last election, 2020, Biden only won the election by 48,918 votes, and he had an approval rating of a plus 10. He's now minus 20. So,
But I mean, I think-
And you know what else happened in that election when he won so big? Do you know how many Republicans in Congress?
Oh my gosh! See, this is the problem that these people start to do. Y'all start to look in prior elections like they have any type of. They don't have any type of reflection on the next election. It doesn't. You can't even use that. But they want to try and say, oh, the Republicans were 10% in favor back in 2020. Motherfucker, it's 2024 now. A lot of shit has happened. Come on now. You don't even need to bring that up. Get to the point.
Congress lost? Incumbents? Zero. First time since 94.
Honestly, I'm going to
13
be.
Democrats.
You must really miss this shit.
I know.
No, really, I can see how
I can walk you through anything.
you got politics in your blood.
I
mean,
was just going to say, I disagree with you, but I honestly find it refreshing that you will even articulate that Biden won the race and Trump lost. And so
That's what I'm saying. Good as it gets, Republican.
I mean, the bar is in hell, but
I know, but that's important.
that is important.
the problem that Biden has is that in 2020, the increase in voter turnout was so massive from 2016, unprecedentedly massive. The voting base increased by about 22 million voters. Normally, it increases maybe 4 or 5 million voters per election cycle. What that means is that you're probably going to get closer to a reversion to the mean. I'd be shocked if you even get as many voters as you had in 2020 and 2024. And a lot of the voters who are not going to be, quote unquote, showing up, by which I mean, like not using mail-in
What
ballots.
Democrats are doing.
Bro, what was the point of saying what? There was a huge voter turnout, yeah, because we were in lockdown, okay, and the only thing they was trying to tell us is to go vote. We was in lockdown. That was the only thing on to even be doing at the time. It's a different time now, so the people that came to vote and registered to vote, we have a boom in the Gen Z population. We have a boom in a lot of new other areas for people moving here and shifting around the country. They have to re-register to vote. When you move, you got to re-register your license and everything. Some people probably just registered to vote when they moved to a different state. So that could have been part of the reason of that. I don't understand why I bring that up. What does that have to do with anything?
Doing to one another
me
right
Democrats.
now, they're guaranteeing Biden's going to lose. They're weakening every day.
Well,
and in the polling,
every
is
day.
Biden's the strongest one. to go against Trump.
I actually argue that Democrats have done more damage to Joe Biden
They
since
have.
June 27th than probably June 27th.
The only person who's done worse
Yes,
still is
of course.
himself.
Well,
Biden.
I mean, but at the end of the day, what I've been telling everyone is people analyze this race wrong. I mean, you literally have 3 choices in this race. You have Donald Trump, Joe Biden, and the couch. Those are your.
You have that every time we vote. So what? You have that every time you vote. You don't have to vote. I mean, your couch. You don't. Plenty of people already don't vote, and more people don't vote than vote. So I'm pretty sure people already understand that you don't have to vote.
Your choices. And the couch is one of the most amazing candidates in the history of American politics.
remember,
it literally runs no ads, and people choose it all the time. I mean,
Bobby Kennedy just shot up and went, what about the worm in my brain?
What? This is called white humor, bruh. And you're laughing along with it. Look at how he's cheesing at Bill Maher's joke that wasn't even that funny. You was the one that made everyone laugh, but Bill Maher look at how he made his joke, but Bill Maher wanted to take his
He
shine.
just shot up and went, what about
Those are your choices. And the couch is one of the most amazing candidates in the history of American politics.
remember,
it runs no ads.
Look, you said the funny joke,
And people choose it all the time. I mean,
And look, here comes Bill Maher trying to take your shine, take your thunder.
Bobby Kennedy just shot.
Hold on. I don't know if y'all can hear it loud enough. Here comes Bill Maher.
What about the worm in my brain?
What?
it runs. It literally runs. It runs no ads, and people choose it all the time. I mean,
Bobby Kennedy just shot up. What about the worm in
Bobby Kennedy shot up. Where did he? Nobody say anything about Bobby Kennedy.
my brain?
This killed and shine.
Well, what do you make of the Democratic Socialists of America, DSA, pulling its endorsement of AOC for WTF? Okay. What do you make of the Democratic Socialists of America pulling its endorsement of AOC for not being sufficiently anti-Israel? Did that happen?
It did.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I was like
happened yesterday.
I was in the who cares category.
yeah.
Yeah, who cares about that?
Same. I'm just looking for. Honestly, I'd like for the Democratic Party to pull its support from the pro-Hamas wing of the Democratic Party. That would be.
Well, I actually think
this is.
I think that
Even without you should care, because even without the age issue with Biden, there's going to be the Genocide Joe protesters at the convention. This is a split in the party.
But let me articulate this. I think that both parties have a real issue with anti-Semitism. And I don't think it has any place. I mean, I've seen the ads with the Star of David that you all ran in different House races.
Right.
I've heard the words that have.
Look. New age coon, get on your phone. New age coon, pick up the phone. Look at him. Go back to what he said. Let's see if y'all caught it.
That both parties have a real issue with anti-Semitism. And I don't think it has any place. I mean, I've seen the ads with the Star of David that you all ran in different House races.
Right.
I've heard the words that have come out of Donald Trump's mouth before. I mean,
You're pressing on anti-Semitism. No one said anything about anti-Semitism. Everyone was talking about anti-Israel, but you brought up that point. You have Ben Shapiro, who is a proclaimed Jew. I don't know what he is. He probably a Jew too. We don't know. But we've already exposed the Jews, so-called. They've already exposed the anti-Semites, the anti-Israels. They've already exposed these people. And yet your new age coon will voluntarily defend all of them without them saying a word. They don't have to say anything. But the new age coon, he's going to do it. He's going to fight. He's going to say, oh, this is no place. This is no place. And yeah, there is no place for anti-Semitism, but that goes without being said, doesn't it?
we can't turn a blind eye to the anti-Semitism that's in the Republican Party. We've seen January 6th. We saw people in Charlottesville yelling all the worst. But
Here's where this comes in.
Wait. Here's where what comes in? Here's where this comes in? Why are you cutting them off?
Hold on. Can I finish this thought? Sure. Go for it. Okay.
What are you trying to... We all know what happened in Charlottesville. What are you trying to butt in for? Why?
The way I wanted to bring this full circle is that, yes, Democrats have to combat the anti-Semitism that's within our own party as well. It needs to be rooted out completely from both parties. That's my only point. It has no place. It has no place in the American political.
I agree.
Good job, New Age Coon. Great job. Great. Give him a round of applause. He did a great job speaking up for people who would never speak up for him.
I obviously agree, and I personally have been targeted more than probably anyone else in America.
Now he's talking about how he's been targeted more than any person in America. Now you gave the floor. You gave the entire floor for this man to say some bullshit. Great job, New Age King. New Age Coon. Not New Age King, my bad. We're going to do that. New Age Kings too, but not. New Age Coon, why are you doing this? We don't need to hear the sob story from Ben Shapiro like he's just been attacked. He's a victim. He's just being, he's Jewish. He's getting beat up and he's getting attacked and targeted everywhere he goes. Oh, so sorry for Ben Shapiro. Fuck out of here.
By alt-right anti-Semites, okay? Like, truly, by the statistics, as a conservative. Now, let me say that the vast disproportion of people who are anti-Semitic in America right now, unfortunately, I wish this were not true. I wish it were a non-bipartisan issue and there were no anti-Semitism. But the vast disproportion is inside the Democratic Party right now, which is why the Democratic Party...
So if the vast anti-Semite disproportion is in the Democratic Party, why are you being attacked more by Republicans and Conservative Party? Why are you being attacked more? What was the point of throwing out that statistics if you're going to then contradict yourself the sentence afterwards? It doesn't make any sense.
Party seems unable to divide off from, say, Ilhan Omar or Rashida Tlaib. Yeah. It's why they've had such trouble in simply declaring the obvious, which is that Hamas should surrender. It's why Joe Biden, by the way, the other night, even at that foreign policy supposedly masterful display, he had a tough time explaining exactly. He didn't mention the word hostages one time when he was discussing Israel and Hamas. And there are 5 American hostages sitting in Hamas tunnels right now, and he's still talking about slow-walking military aid to Israel to finish off that war. That is because he is...
If you know that there's 5 Americans in the tunnels, why don't you send troops to go get them instead of bombing everybody else around them? Don't we have an army? Don't we have a Marine Corps? I'm confused here, but that's neither here nor there.
Is deeply concerned that he's going to lose that part of his base that is anti-Semitic.
And then they cheer over nothing. He literally said nothing. He literally contradicted himself back and forth. This is why I don't watch the Bill Maher show, because they'll cheer at bullshit that don't even make any sense.
Let's be fair. There's no anti-Semitic, but it's not equal. There's only one.
This is your puppet show, y'all. This is what they're performing for you. Are you entertained?
One party in Congress that equated Hamas equal to America in the same place.
Well, I mean, but
they're sitting elected.
Let me also just call bullshit for 1 second, because there was a $31 billion MOU.
Okay, finally getting to somewhere.
That was signed by what president? Barack Obama. F-35s were delivered to Israel under what president? Barack Obama. The Iron Dome was created under what president? Barack Obama. And so, I've been somebody who's always...
Notice how he's calling out everything Barack Obama has done for Israel. Just take that note right now. Let's take that as a mental note. He's giving you all the accomplishments Obama has done for Israel. Let's see what accomplishments he's done for maybe Americans. Let's see if we hear some of that.
Always said that Israel is an American value. I've always said that. October 7th was one of the most devastating days that I've ever seen with my own eyes.
The Democratic Party is not the same party that Obama had today.
Wait, hold on. It actually is. And Barack Obama signed into law the Iran nuclear deal. Barack Obama made Benjamin Netanyahu walk out of the back door of the White House. Barack Obama was the most anti-Israel president in the history of the United States.
So now you're saying he's anti-Israel when you just had him over here saying he was for Israel and supported Israel. Do y'all see the level of confusion that they're trying to throw out there? They're trying to throw out all these different things. Oh, he did this. He did. It's about none of that. It's not about anti-Israel. It's not about anti-Semitism. It's not about any of that. It's about accepting debate. Whichever one you're going to take, just take. That's what it's about.
Yes, he was.
Every American
the only possible
president
exception might have been HW during his term.
I think that's a teapot, whatever, a teapot. But every American president has been a strong backer of Israel.
And that's what I just
we're talking about the rank and file now. We're talking about.
Now you're trying to rank who was more supportive of Israel. Oh, Obama wasn't as supportive as Bush was. Bush wasn't as supportive as Clinton was. What is that doing for you? Is that doing anything for you? How supportive a president is to Israel? Is that helping you? Is that getting food on your table? Is that paying your bills? Is that tucking your kid at night? Huh? Is it?
But this is also the problem with the issue and the conversation that we're having, because back in 2006, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way through those early times, Israel was truly a bipartisan American value type of conversation until Bibi Netanyahu came and spoke at this.
No,
and I'm just telling you, those two men did not.
Look at how the New Age coon is able to just go back and forth about issues that don't even affect him. Why are you even talking about this? You care so much about it. He probably has family members back in Israel. Bill Maher as well. Ben Shapiro definitely. So they have connections to those lands and those people that you already know what happened in that area. They have people back there. You don't. Why are you defending them this hard? Why are you talking about this so much? The New Age coon can come in many different shapes, sizes. It can be a chameleon. It can hide and disguise itself. It can show itself to be black power. It can show itself to be anti-black. It can show itself to be white power, anti-white. It can show itself to be whatever you want it to be. But at the end of the day, what it's always going to do is bolster their issues over his own. He's going to bolster and be able to articulate everyone else's issue, Israel, Biden, Trump. He's going to be able to talk about anybody else but his own issues and be better to articulate it. Not that he won't talk about his own issues. He'll definitely bring up, slavery and racism and systemic racism and all that. They'll definitely talk about it and definitely admit that it's there. Not saying that they won't, but they're not going to be able to have a full-fledged conversation like they're having. We're already 9 minutes. Only 4 minutes left.
Until Bibi Netanyahu came and spoke at this. And I'm just telling you, those two men did not like each other. They despised each other personally.
For a person who served in Congress during that time and watched
you can see the rifts and how
it was Obama and Iran cutting a deal directly against, where Schumer even sat there and was quiet, where Steny Hoyer let it go through. That was the turning point. Okay. No, never again. We would go to Israel together. Never again. He broke it.
The partisanship that we are discussing right now, the fact that this has become a partisan issue is why it's wrong.
Okay.
And I tell people that all the time.
We agree on that.
Yeah, but I have to call bullshit on this.
On me or him?
Him.
Okay.
On this with the Iran deal, because I hear this all the time. And this is kind of germane to our discussion before about the immunity, because the fear is that, as soon as the president leaves office, he's going to be prosecuted and persecuted for something he did while he was in office. And the Supreme Court said, but yeah, presidents while in office do things that they think at the time are best for the country. I didn't think going into Iraq that George Bush did was the best thing for the country, but I think he did. And you can't go after a president for that. Obama thought making a deal with Iran was the best thing for this country, and it may have been. We don't know, because your asshole boyfriend pulled out. And
we do know.
The idea...
No.
The idea was to bring Iran, which is not a country of unsophisticated people, into the fold, into the family of nations.
And here's how...
And it was a very effective deal. They would not have been able to produce a bomb for the next 15 years. We have the facts of this.
Let me return with facts on the bullshit.
On the Iran deal that allowed them at a certain point to have a bomb. Not only that, as John Kerry, the Secretary of State, openly acknowledged, it allowed for the development of ballistic missile technology. It made Iran part of the world economy again. When Joe Biden came into office and reoriented the Middle East away from the Abraham Accords and started trying to recut a deal with Iran, Iran got significantly stronger, and it is now Iranian agents in Yemen, in Lebanon.
Well, they're going to have the bomb a lot. They're going to have the bomb a lot sooner.
But you know what? But you know how they paid for it? When Biden came to office, they produced 4,000 barrels a day. Today, they produce more than 1 million barrels
of
oil. We still have the sanctions against their oil, but Biden allows them to sell it. That's where they started funding all the terrorism around. You want to know what happened on October 7th? Never would have happened had
when the
Biden
bomb goes
not allowed
off,
the money to go.
I don't really care how they paid for it, Kevin.
But they couldn't have done it if they didn't have the resources.
No, but the goal is to stop Iran from getting a bomb.
Exactly.
And that's what the Iran nuclear deal was supposed to do.
It allowed them the agreement for them to have one.
Take Israel's perspective for just 1 second. Why did it?
Now, you want to stop Iran from getting a bomb. Why did they have weapons in the first place? Anybody know?
First up, he's the founder and editor-in-chief of the Daily Wire and host of the nationally syndicated Westwood One radio show and podcast, The Ben Shapiro Show. Ben Shapiro.
They didn't even put the part I wanted to go over. Hold on. Hold on. Here it is.
This is important because
No, this isn't it. Yo, they didn't even put. They didn't even put it up here. That's crazy. There was way more to the conversation, and they didn't even put it up here. They started going about systemic racism. They started talking about a couple of different things. And, yeah, I mean, I just wanted to show y'all that because they're going to they're kind of just going to nudge a little bit at the issues on that show and not really give you the full idea of what's going on. And just, you're supposed to get information from that. How? I don't know how. When it's just random people talking about stuff that we don't even get affected by. Nobody cares about the Accords. No one cares about the League of Nations. Like, that's not what we in here in America as citizens are worried about. We're worried about rent going up. We're worried about the price of eggs and milk. They're not talking about none of that. They don't care. They don't care about what we're going through, man. It's just no one is listening to the people that they claim is the backbone of the nation, which is us, the country. No one is listening to us, but for somehow you want to do all this stuff for us and come up with all these shows and all these other things, but you don't care about us. You just want us to be entertained, and we don't mind being entertained, but come on now, y'all ain't got to do us like that. Like we have a reason to be upset. We have a reason to be just checking out of this next election. Like I said, man, make me vote. Make me vote for real. Like, there's to me, it's just no point. We got the new age coons here. We got Trump faking the assassination. We got Biden on standby because we don't know if he's going to make it. He just got diagnosed with COVID again. Like, we just what are we doing? What are we really doing, y'all? Like, come on. Oh yeah, man. We gonna take care of you here though, Bill Mogul. Like I said, man, just keep a level head. I know we talk about things, it gets kind of hectic, it gets kind of crazy, but at the end of the day, if you're able to get yourself on your feet, if you're able to, get up and walk, get up, exercise, get in some sun, talk to your family, talk to your friend, get support from your neighbor, whoever. Count your blessings is all I'm trying to say. Count your blessings, and always be ready to receive more and ready to give and be a blessing for someone else. That's how we operate here at Built Mogul. That's how we should operate all over the country and all over the world. But, people are selfish. People have greed. There's envy. There's all types of vile things in this earth. So, gotta watch out and look out for that as well. But, that's just how I go. That's how the cookie crumble. That's just how it is. But yeah, we had to take a look into that. You know, I just really want to be on high alert. I want you to be on high alert about what's going on. It's a lot to really take in, but you still have to have your head on the swivel, because they're trying to do us dirty. They're really trying to do us dirty. And then if you're in the black community and you held on strong to our hip hop culture, then you're going to be sad about a few things, because although we have some good artists still in the game, it's oversaturated. It's just oversaturated with these bad examples of our music, bad examples of hip hop, of our culture. And right now we have, I wanted to see if I can get the video. We have to call out, because we talked about New Age coons, and we brought up, you know, some topics on that, but we got to talk about the coons in hip hop. We got to talk about the ones who are pushing a type of agenda that is offsetting the progress we're trying to do here at Club Bill Mogul. And a lot of these artists I listen to sometimes, occasionally, like Future. I'll turn them on sometimes, not really much. Don't really listen to much Future. I don't really listen to much of anything else other than Lupe. If I listen to rap, I'm listening to some Larry. I'm gonna listen to some Nipsey. I'm gonna listen to Black Thought. Kendrick comes to mind. So I'm gonna listen to these artists, and I'm going to assess everything that I can with them. But I gotta call a spade a spade. A lot of this shit I'm hearing is dumb. Even the stuff that y'all think is good and thought provoking, a lot of it is dumbed down coon music, and is promoting something that is not pushing the culture forward. I'm sorry. And as you know, Drake doesn't push the culture forward, and I think it's all his fault. I'm gonna put it all on Drake, since we're all blaming Drake. Oh snap. His house just flooded. He's just going through it. Everything's happening to him, so I gotta blame it all on Drake. But I don't want to be a hater, because I'm not. I really don't care about his crib flooding. He got insurance to pay it off. So y'all laughing at this and doing all of that. He just got a check. So yeah. But yeah, he's opened the floodgates. Look at this. Look at this. Taking our culture, taking our style. New Age coons. They everywhere, man. All of them. Sexy Red. New Age coon. Look at this. Look at this. This is
the new virtual assistant from
the reason why
Fargo makes banking faster.
we don't progress. Because this is what we want to promote is in our culture. Look up the yellow hair, blonde hair, look like a cartoon character. Showing all your skin, showing everything, which I don't really care about that. My main thing is the blonde wig on. already out the floodgates. You're not accepting your own beauty. Look at your red hair. You're not accepting your own hair. That's not your hair. You're not accepting of your own self, the way you look. Every picture you're in is not your natural self. And I'm sorry to tell y'all, Glorilla is getting there too. She's doing it. Women, y'all do not mind, and which a lot of men don't mind either. A lot of niggas don't mind either. But you don't mind being the coon. Two coons right here. Kodak Black, Glorilla, two coons right here. They will get in your face. They will do whatever it takes to be entertaining and be distracting to really what's going on. No hate on their music, which I think is horrible, but that's neither here nor there. Glorilla is definitely better than Sexy Red. I mean, the looks and everything is already better, but music-wise, Glorilla can rap better and sounds just more aesthetically pleasing than Sexy. Sexy Red sound like a damn mosquito. So if you like Sexy Red, I'm sorry. I gotta stay away from you just for now. I gotta stay away from you right now. But yeah, these are the new age coons, man. They infiltrated the society, and they're coming with their ideas, and we're gonna be here to combat. We got something for them. Don't worry. We're not powerless. People, we're not powerless. I promise. We are not. But yeah, man, thank y'all for watching. Thank you for tuning in. We had a couple viewers. Really appreciate stopping by. All we're doing here is just giving you the play-by-play here on Club Built Mogul. Go ahead and join, subscribe. If you like what you just witnessed here, we got more in store for you. We're actually going to change up some few things for those that's been with us. Since we hit 100 subscribers, I'm getting support from other areas and other people wanting to join in on the show. I'm getting more sponsors. I'm getting quite a few inquiries on a lot of things. Different discussions we can have, panels, different type of promotions we can do, contests. So stay tuned, man. Just stay in there, because we got it coming for you. We really do. I just been trying to do 150 things at once, and I mean, you already know how that go. So I get busy, but I got to let me see here. I gotta be real. I gotta stay on it, because I don't stay on it, if I get off beat, if I get off track, I'm going to hurt myself. I'm only going to hurt myself. That's it. That's all I'm going to do. So I got to stay on top of things, man. And I'm going to keep coming with this content for y'all. I'm going to keep doing my thizang. You already know Garzan is here. We're going to be having some skits. We're going to be having some contests for skits, entries. Want you to submit your skit, to send a link on the comment section or to my email, builtmogul@gmail.com. We're going to do top 10 funny videos. We're going to do all types of stuff, creative videos. I got so much in store for y'all. We're going to flip this script up. And we're still going to talk about our topics too. We're still going to get on here and have a conversation. I want to have a co-host. So I've been talking to a few co-hosts that are interested, doing a bit of a selection, trying to get it going by the end of August. So you know, things are going to unfold. Things are going to unfold. But we got another video submission. We got another episode of we did just do the. Did we? I want to see. Did we run that? I don't know if we ran that, but we're gonna play both videos. We actually have two videos. I don't know if the first video we already played, but another airsoft tournament that was bonkers. It was crazy. Some good shots in there too. I want y'all to see. Good gameplay. So I want to show y'all that real quick. Is this playing? Okay, there we go. Here it goes.
Fresh as fuck, still don't take pictures. Nah, dawg, ain't shit changed, but my earrings on no business. Yeah, Franklin, Grants, and Jackson, stuff them MAGA.
So, and if you're interested in joining one of the games that we do, is every weekend. I'll send you the details. I'll put it up on the description. You can look there. But if you just post a comment that you want to join, that you are interested, I can get you in at a discount. They do charge, but I can definitely get you in and bring a team, whatever you want to do. This is what we do.
Money talks, nigga. You see these diamonds in my dinner. Yeah, Glizzock, he's a lion, tiger, bear, slash gorilla. Yeah, Lord knows I'm a sinner, but I'm still one bless that nigga. Yeah, kick my credentials. Bitch, I've been sipping, they say I'm tripping now.
Low crowd.
All these damn blues, they thought I was cripping out. I'm like, who, nigga, who? I got killer coke, you and you.
Yeah.
And I don't want your bitch, I gave your boo on the boot, nigga. Real spit, bitch, my wrist costs a coop, nigga.
There's the window. Ooh, double action. Oh, check out the whole squad.
Yeah, that is all the mom forget, like lift the whole room. Yeah, never leave my tool. Bitch, I ain't no fool. You know how I move. Yeah, throw to them crew.
That's dope. That's glad.
Yeah, play with me, you don't. Give them clips quick like a movie coming soon.
Bro, they got whole AR-15s.
Got your bitch acting a fool. Glizz, I got your bitch acting a fool at the room.
Bobbing. Good video. That's a good movement right there.
I'm about to take your ass to school, nigga. Show you how to move, nigga. We live by no rules, nigga.
Hey. Oh, one hand. Dang, lit him up.
Nigga, hopping at the big body, but it's still a cool, nigga. Bitch, I got the juice. You can call me 2 o'clock. Yeah, you can call me 2 o'clock. Yes, I got the juice, yeah. 2.
Oh, you got hit? Oh, no.
Bitch, I got the juice, yeah.
Took out the whole squad. Let's go. Yeah, man. Saturdays we get it in. We get it in Saturdays. Indoors because of the heat too. Oh yeah, we got one more. We're not done yet. We got one more for y'all. This was just dropped an hour ago. It's a little shorter.
You good, you good.
Snake one? Snake one? That's hella patience right there. Good transition. That was dope. He's hidden. He's hidden. Clear. We clear. We clear. Good shit. Good shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's how we do it. We have fun. Telling y'all, we have fun. We don't miss out. Don't miss
You've
out.
never used samples like this before. This is Arcade,
Don't-
the ultimate sample plugin.
Don't miss out. We want y'all to enjoy, you know? Enjoy yourselves. Always go out and do something to enjoy yourself. Don't stay cooped up in the house trying to figure things out. Don't do that. That's not gonna do you any good, I promise. It's just not. It's gonna leave you. If you stay cooped up in the house, you don't get out, you don't do nothing. It's gonna do a disservice to your body so much that you're gonna hate yourself for it. You really are. You're really gonna hate yourself for it. And I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. But you're gonna bring it upon yourself. You're gonna bring it upon yourself. It's just gonna be you. No one else is gonna do it for you. No one else is gonna come and step in and improve your mental health for you. No one's gonna improve your physical health for you. This stuff ain't gonna work. Ozempic ain't gonna do it. These pills ain't gonna do it. These doctors ain't gonna do it. You gotta do it. This is it. Time is now. It's no more time to waste. Everybody else doing their own thing. Everybody else is having a good time. Everybody else is taking care of business. Why ain't you? Come on now. It's time. Come and fuck with us here at Club Mogul. We'll get you right. I promise you we'll get you right. That's what we're here to do. We're here to build and improve upon, you know. As you know, I coach a travel basketball team, and I have to get the kids the confidence they need to keep pushing, keep going to the next level. I just you know, the only way I see it fit, only way I see it actually making any sense. So just, hey, keep going. Don't give up. Don't ever give up on your dreams, on your goals. Take it step by step. You know, I'm gonna give you some of my tips. Give you guys some of my tips on how I keep going, keep pushing, maneuvering forward, keep achieving things, knocking down goals, knocking down tasks, challenging myself every day, fasting, dieting, juicing, detoxing. All of these things are essential to your just overall health everywhere, all around, and the health of other people around you. If you're healthy, other people will want to be healthy around you. That's just a fact. They're going to look at you and say, dang, I got to get on my shit. If you're doing the right things, it make other people want to do the right things. And if it doesn't, then you need to get away from them. Far away. Far, far away. Run it to the touchdown. Run it to the end zone. Score that touchdown on them. Show them that you mean business. You trying to win. You show people that you trying to win, they're going to try to win too. And that is the most contagious feeling, and you should love it. I love it. Show me you trying to win. I'm trying to win with you. Let's go. Long as it ain't nothing crazy, nothing stupid, you know. We gonna definitely assess the situation, but Show me you trying to win. Show me that you going for greatness. I'm right there with you. Every step of the way. You know, it's Garzan. Club Built Mogul shit, y'all. Go ahead, subscribe, like the video. Come hang out with us. We just be chilling. When I get things built up here, you'll see exactly what's going on. We're gonna turn the cameras on. We're gonna let y'all see what's going on in the studio, because we got a lot. We got a lot coming in too. So when it's ready, trust me, I got you. But go ahead and copy you a moment. Go ahead and get you a moment. We looked at football. Let's look at some NBA moments real quick, because we looked at. Let's look at some of the packs. We got a pack coming. NBA Top Shot. WNBA Top Shot. Okay. We got a 3-ball. Scoop. Nice. So we got all different types of stuff. You can get this pack too. But if you want to hang this up in your room, if you're a WNBA fan, Caitlin Clark fan, look at that. Boom. You can hang that up in your room. This could be yours. This could be yours. All of these can be yours. You can be, you can have a boring room, or you could have a room or office that people actually want to go to and chill at. Let's see what this play looks like. Is it a buzzer beater? It looks like a buzzer beater. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yo, how much is this one? $5. $5 for this? That's an easy grab. Look at this play. Move it. Put it up. Boom. Get you a Pelicans collection. We got the Pelicans collection with Zion Williamson and everything. We got all of that. That's crazy. We got other moments. We got stuff here for you. Let's look at one more before we get out of here. James Harden got one. Let's see what he got. Probably a step back 3. Yep, step back 3. You already know. James Harden. I was never really a James Harden's fan. I'm sorry, y'all. I just wasn't. I just couldn't. Let's see what Jaylen Brown got. What does he got? See what Jaylen Brown got. Hey, this one's 300. Let's see what it is. Bang bang. Ooh. Yammed on. That's 300. If you want that one. 300 bones. But yeah. NBA Top Shot. It's still collective. We got it here for you. But yeah, man, that's the video, y'all. Thank you so much for coming, stopping through. And Garzan out. Play our video and get out of here.
There's a war going on. Good versus evil. Light against darkness. Truth against lies. I'm talking about the war in your head.
That person that's holding you back, that person that's bringing you down, that person is you.
Are you gonna say you wanna do something? Do it for 2 weeks and then quit? Like you did last year, like you did the year before last? You say you wanna lose weight, get in shape, get your business off the ground, and then turn around and party, get lit, drink alcohol, eat like crap, and continue to live below who you were created to be?
No. Make a declaration to yourself.
Declare all-out war that you're going to get out of this rut.
Decide today that you will no longer tolerate losing. You are going to be a winner.
Be the hero of your own movie. If your life was a movie and it started now, what would the hero of your life's movie do right now? Do that. Do those things. Write down your goals. Write down things you want to improve. Write down things you won't tolerate from yourself. Write down things you've done in the past you never want to see yourself do again. And go forth from here.
Yes. Today in stories made, let them horns play. The Lord paved the way, let a nigga out his cage. They all think the same, let the blind lead the way. And it ain't worth the money if it doesn't make the change. Let me tell you about the places which I have came. Country living, that Carolina born and raised. Wasn't long before a young boy peeped the game. How they play it, got the Joker working next to Wayne. Those school days chilling with them boys out Eagle Chase. Them niggas do anything just for a piece of change. Out looking for a lick right on Rogers Lane. And I was just on the team trying to get in the game. Already knew that I was here for a greater purpose. And ever since the day I left for only grades the surface. Mama says you won't go hungry if you're always working. So I open up for service, baby, come and make a purchase.
Mama ain't raised no fool. Mama ain't raised no fool. Don't you know I'm out here on my grind? And this money always on my mind. Yeah, yeah. Mama ain't raised no fool. Mama ain't raised no fool. Times are getting hard, bills getting paid late. Don't care how to make your money, gotta be made. Yeah.
Tell you my story as I'm flipping through the pages. Cause it ain't take me long to start this paper chasing. And in your city or your state, yeah, I make the statement. Niggas claim they Bill Gates, but they get negated. But the ones that get that dough, cooking up the dough, they get it for the low. To get them birthday licks, you gotta get